Decisions. Our lives are full of hundreds of decisions a day. Some without even a second thought. To go left or go right. To stop and help or just keep going.
But every decision has a consequence. Good or bad. And for the paramedics in this body cam footage,
decisions they would make would ultimately cost a man his life, as these EMS workers find themselves sitting in jail, fighting for their life in court. My name is Cy, and I'm a licensed nurse and paramedic, and I worked on the street in an ambulance for over 10 years.
This body cam footage is from the Springfield Police Department in Springfield, Illinois.
In the early morning hours of December 18th, 2022, Earl Moore Jr. called the Springfield Police Department. He was going through severe alcohol withdrawal after going through multiple days without drinking, and he was hallucinating.
During one of his hallucinations, Earl would call the Springfield Police Department for help. What follows is the shocking body cam footage showing Earl's last moments.
There's no way to this guy. He's having alcohol withdrawals. I don't want this problem here. I just moved into this house. Like I don't need this. Okay. My landlord lives across the street. He's having drunk hallucinations. He called you guys for no reason.
What she's talking about is delirium tremens. It's a medical condition that can happen after not drinking for a couple days when you're an alcoholic. It can cause seizures and hallucinations and can even be life-threatening. That's why when alcoholics quit drinking, it should be done under medical supervision.
Do you want us to talk to him?
He's seeing stuff that's not there.
Do you think he needs an ambulance?
Every time I take him to the hospital, they do is release him. That's all they do. They're here now, ma'am. It's fine.
No, after 10-16 or 32.
Is he just drunk or is he...
He's having alcohol withdrawal hallucinations. He was a severe alcoholic. He hasn't had alcohol in 4 days. He's going through hallucinations from withdrawal.
He's not being violent or anything?
No, he's just seeing stuff that's not there and hearing voices in his head.
Okay.
If you guys want to take him in for an evaluation, you're more than welcome to.
Do you think it's necessary? Do you think he just needs to...
I think he needs help, yes, because he's seeing stuff that's not there to the point where he's then called 911 saying there's guns.
Well, if you want us to come in and talk to him, we're more than happy. Where's he at?
He's in his bedroom on the way back.
What's his name?
Earl.
Earl? It's the police. You called us, my man? You need some help?
Where you at?
Huh? You need an ambulance?
North 28th, 2nd Street. 48.
What?
248 North 8th Street. 24.
Ambulance.
Someone get the phone.
What's happening, my man?
Do you know where you're at right now, man?
Home.
Where's home?
The premise of one of the boards
You know where home is?
North 25th.
We're here, buddy.
Here, but you're not on North 25th.
You know who the president is? You know what year it is, bud?
Right here, the police are assessing Earl's level of consciousness by asking him questions he should be able to answer.
Yeah.
Let's start with this. Do you know what your name is? Can you give us that?
Earl Tony. Earl Moore.
Earl, what's your last name? What's going on with you, my man? I'm gonna have an ambulance come check you out, my man. Make sure you're okay. Looks like you're having some kind of problem. Very peaceful music.
Hey, Earl, who's that female out there? Who is she to you? Family? Well, she's worried about you, my man. She said you've been struggling a little bit. You've been trying to get off the booze a little bit. And that shit ain't easy, cold turkey, man. It's messing you up real bad right now.
Get his name from her. Earl. How long you been feeling like this, my man? Do you remember why you called the police?
It's about the most peaceful music you can have.
Nice Jordans.
What's up, bud?
Alcohol detox can be really uncomfortable. You're hot, you're in pain, you're cold, you can't sit still, you can't eat anything, and you can barely drink anything. It can literally be a physically painful experience, and again, should be done under medical supervision because it can be fatal.
Yeah, get some water.
Yeah.
Man, we get you some water.
Hey. Can you get some water? He's sweating like crazy and he's
going through alcohol withdrawal.
How long does he drink?
He's very heavy. He goes through probably like 3 or 4 fists a day plus beer, and he's trying to go sober. He hasn't had alcohol in 3 days, so since he ain't had alcohol in 3 days, he hasn't slept in 3 days. And this is what he goes through. It's psychosis from alcohol withdrawals. He hallucinates.
I would imagine if he was that heavy of a drinker.
Yeah.
You want to take it to him or you want
Yeah.
to take it?
Well, there's your water. Maybe just set it down, I guess. There's my water.
Has he actually had treatment somewhere for it?
We took him to the hospital multiple times and tried to get him held at least on a psych evaluation, and they tell me they can't hold him against his will. So they released him as soon as. We had it happen 3 times. I took him to St. John's twice. I took him to Memorial. Memorial actually kept him overnight, but then released him in the morning and said nothing's wrong with him. That they don't see any issues. I've called Gateway. Gateway didn't return my phone calls because I was trying to get him on inpatient, and Gateway,
Well, their wait list is stupid. I mean, the hospitals.
and he's got insurance, so and he wants to get sober. That's the problem. It's just the fighting the demons in his head when he gets sober.
Have you? I mean, I know it's easier said than done. Have you looked at any nearby places that aren't Gateway and Springfield?
They called me.
Like
Him and my
Bloomington?
husband called everywhere yesterday, trying to get a hold of something about an inpatient with him, and it's.
Because
He gets the paranoid stuff. Then he won't give his social security number out or his information over the phone because he thinks that they're stealing his information to come after him.
Yeah.
Because of the voices in his head.
Yeah.
It's a very, very hard situation.
Yeah, and if he doesn't get treatment, it's just going to get worse.
I know.
And it's not necessarily something that, like, is... I mean, obviously the alcohol's doing it.
Yep.
So he doesn't necessarily need maybe drugs, I don't know, but he needs a...
The only thing he does is smoke weed. That's the terrible part. That's all he does is smoke weed, and he ain't even been doing that since he ain't had alcohol.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought maybe that would help.
I did too.
He just doesn't have a desire to
What?
smoke when he's not?
He acts completely different. He's a completely different person when he's sober. Like when he drinks, he's talkative. He's a happy person. When he gets sober, this is what it is.
But the crappy thing is like he's still that person.
Yeah.
He just has to get over that hump.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like.
Yep. And they said the withdrawals, it could take days, months, weeks. It just depends on him.
And it's so much easier just to be like, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'll just go to. It stinks. I mean, because we deal with people all the time who are like, they are a pain when they're drinking. When they're sober, they're completely different.
Yep.
That only lasts a day or two, and then it's. Like I said, I know you guys are doing everything you can. I just know everybody I've talked to for Gateway, like the list is so long around here. Everybody wants to come to the Capitol with all their problems, and
it's hard. It's hard because we've been fighting this for months. Like his mom and them thought he was on drugs, and we told him like we're around him 24 hours a day. He's not doing anything. Like we've noticed that the only time he gets like this is when he hasn't had alcohol.
And
I know it can be done because I used to be a heavy drinker, and I'm like going on like almost 7 years sober. I smoke weed. I don't drink.
Yeah.
I don't even have the occasional drink. The smell of it makes me sick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the problem is with the hospitals, like, you know how many people we have in town who are homeless or whatever, who are just, they're not right upstairs.
Yep.
But we can't force them to stay at the hospital. The hospital can't force them there unless exigent circumstances for whatever, but...
Want that water?
I just say keep trying. See if somewhere in Bloomington or Champaign.
Something he needs the help.
Even if they can check him in to get it, like maybe getting away from here, getting.
Yeah, I was trying to explain to the lady on the phone, like, I promise there's no weapons here, there's nobody threatening anybody with a gun.
Yeah.
I keep telling him to fight the voices in his head, they're not there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they pick up on everything, so then you telling him like to chill out.
Oh, he came and unplugged the whole TV earlier and carried the whole TV off and said that someone's listening in through on the TV and they're talking back to him, and I'm like, it's the TV talking because I'm watching a movie. Like,
and the scary thing is like this could be temporary, but it could also be permanent.
Yeah.
And
I think he's going through like the hard stage now with the sweats. And
oh yeah, you can obviously see it. I mean, ambulance can come and try and take him in there, but. I mean, obviously his pulse is going to be high and everything else, heart rate, but I don't know, maybe how long is the longest he's made it without?
Last time he couldn't get through this. He got tired. He couldn't keep going through this, so it was like 4 days, and he started drinking again. Right now we're on day 3. He's a manager, you know. Like, he's got a good. He's good brain, and he's smart. And it's just alcohol tears him up.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got to get over these two. Because I'm sure, like, day 5, day 6, like, you know, it goes to that peak, and then it slowly starts getting
out of your body and you just get it out of your system.
Yeah. And you don't need it to make you happy anymore. You don't need it.
Like, and that was the problem for the longest. He had started drinking because he lived by himself for so long, and nobody was coming in to visit him. You know, he had nobody. He was by himself every day. Nobody to talk to.
Yeah.
My husband moved in with him, and trying, you know, thinking that having people around him would help.
Yeah.
This is paramedic Peggy Finley entering the body cam footage.
Haven't been able to get much out of him.
day 3.
He was up on his bed and he just rolled off onto the floor after he's been slowly stripping off of his clothes. What's his last name?
Moore.
Moore.
He's 35. He was born in March.
Earl.
Note, paramedic Finley has zero medical equipment. She has yet to make patient contact, and her partner has not yet entered the room to assist.
What's your birthday, man?
Hey, it's your birthday.
This is about all we've been able to get.
Earl, sit up. Sit up. You know what? I am not playing.
Come on, Earl. Let's
Sit up.
my man.
What happened? Stupid.
Stop.
Sit up. Sit up now. I am not playing with you tonight. Sit up.
Instead of paramedic Finley introducing herself to the patient and starting to gather as much relevant medical information as she can, she becomes demanding and confrontational. I think at this point, if Earl could sit up, he would.
What is your birthday?
March 22nd.
March 22nd.
What year?
87.
8. Earl, do you want to go to the hospital, ma'am? We need to get up.
You're gonna
Alright.
have to walk because we ain't carrying you.
So let's get up on your feet.
Because I am seriously not in the mood for this dumb shit.
You can walk. Come on. Let's stand up. I'm gonna let you. I know you can do it. I've seen you do it.
I swear, no.
Stand up. Use your legs.
Come on, Earl. We'll get you some help, bud.
Just take the coat with them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it on.
I got your coat. Come on.
Sweating bullets.
Nope.
We're not doing that. We got it. Only way we're gonna get you is if we walk through the house.
Come on, Earl.
From my experience as a paramedic, I know exactly what that look is on her face. She's more worried about getting back to her bunk and going back to bed because she's working a 24-hour shift than providing adequate patient care to Earl.
You're not dead weight.
Maybe we are.
All right.
No, we're just being lazy. Get up. Or you can stay here.
If you want to go to the hospital, man, you got to help us out a little bit.
Earl, are you gonna go or are you gonna stay, bud?
If you're gonna go, you need to get up and walk.
What's up?
811, go 3.
Earl, you want to go to the hospital, ma'am? We need to get up.
You're gonna have to walk because we ain't carrying you.
This would also be an incorrect decision by paramedic Finley. Making Earl walk to the cot would be contraindicated. He couldn't even maintain his position on the bed and now is on the floor. What she should do is either go and bring her stretcher inside and assist Earl out to the ambulance, or go out to her truck and get what's called a stair chair, which would help roll Earl out to the stretcher and then load him into the ambulance.
So let's get up on your feet.
Because I am seriously not in the mood for this dumb shit.
You can walk. Come on. Let's stand up.
I'll get you a coat, Earl.
I swear, no.
Stand up. Use your legs.
Come on, Earl. We'll get you some help, bud.
Just take the coat with them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it on.
I got your coat. Come on.
Wet bullets.
Wait.
Nope. We're not doing that.
Only way we're gonna get you is if we walk through the house.
Come on, Earl.
You're not dead weight.
Maybe we are.
All right.
No, we're just being lazy. Get up. Or you can stay here.
If you want to go to the hospital, man, you got to help us out a little bit.
Earl, are you gonna go or are you gonna stay, bud?
If you're gonna go, you need to get up and walk.
What's up? What's up, buddy? You wanna go? Alright.
Then get up.
Come on.
Because you called them, you obviously know you need the help, you need to get up.
You gotta use your legs, man. You can't just go dead weight on us.
You gotta get up. You called them, obviously you need the help, get up and go to the hospital.
We'll give you the help, bud.
You need the help. Hospital.
We'll give you the help, bud.
You need the help.
What hospital are you gonna go to?
St. John's.
Come on, let's go. Help me up. Let's go. Come on. Help yourself.
All right. 1, 2.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Come on, buddy.
Keep it moving.
All right, we're moving. We're moving. Let's keep going.
1 foot in front of the other.
Come on, buddy. We got you.
We'll hold you
They're
up,
taking
but you
to the
gotta walk
hospital to
forward.
get you help.
Come on, buddy. We
You
got you.
called them, you need the help.
All right, watch the door. I got you.
Attaboy.
There you go. We're almost there.
Man, you gotta help us out a little bit. We ain't never gonna get out of this house.
Everything works.
Guys, you gotta get up and go. You need the help. Don't dead weight them. You called, you need the help.
Let's go. Come on.
1, 2, 3. Go. Come on, Earl. Let's go, buddy. All right, there we go. We got you. Come on. Right here to your left.
Are you freaking kidding me, man? I know you can walk. All you gotta do is get outside. There, cots
Girls, stop
outside.
bullshitting. You called them, get up and go to the hospital.
Come on.
You can walk, get up.
We're gonna leave you here, buddy. We don't want to do that, but we can't carry you all the way.
Earl, get up. You called them, you need to go. Go to the hospital. The ambulance is outside waiting for you. Get up.
All you gotta do is walk out that front door. Yeah, it's right outside. Wait.
Come on. Earl, get up.
Is it right outside the door?
Earl, get up.
Yeah, all you have to do is walk out
Get
there.
up. Come on, you called, you wanted the help. Come on, get up.
All right, we got another 10 feet. 10 feet, my man. Come on. And come on this side. We got 10 feet. We're gonna go right to the door, and then you can lay down. All right? Yeah, don't do that. All right, there you go. We're doing one swing though. We're not gonna take any more breaks.
How much further to go?
All right, we got you. Ready? We're doing it.
They got your coat.
We're doing it. Right here. Cot's right there. Right there. Keep going, buddy. Push.
Keep going.
And this is where EMT Peter Cadigen enters the footage. You can see him standing next to the cot with his hands in his pockets.
Right there. I know it's cold. I know it's cold. Keep going. Keep going.
Up negative.
Come on, buddy.
Up negative.
Come on, buddy.
Now get up on there, man.
Come on, get up on there, old bud.
They can't get you there if you don't get on the cot.
Get up on there, Earl. It's a bed on wheels. Get up there.
Alright, we're spinning them around. Stand up. Stand up. What am I? Stand up. Stand up. Alright, Earl, this is getting a little silly, man. Go. Go.
Stop. Right here. As you can see, Peter is being way too rough getting Earl onto the stretcher.
They'll get him to the hospital.
And it was right here where this EMS crew made fatal decisions. Number one, you never place a patient laying face down on a stretcher in the prone position. And number two, they strapped him down way too tight, making it impossible for Earl to breathe due to his position and how tight the straps were compressing his chest.
Apparently. Thanks. Oh, I'm gonna wait till he gets in there. If he gets in there. He'll find his way to dead weight off of that thing.
Oh, he's strapping that good.
You got hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I got a whole mess of it. Why didn't you put on your gloves, man?
I don't know. Put him. I had him in the car. Come on.
It's important to note that this EMS crew provided zero medical care to this patient who was in dire need of it. This crew did not so much as take a set of vital signs, which is required when doing an EMS run. For a stable patient, you can take vitals every 15 minutes. For an unstable patient, you need to take vital signs every 5 minutes. And on an EMS run, it's a good idea to get vital signs when you get to the scene, when you're leaving the scene, and before you arrive at the hospital.
Here is Peggy's call to St. John's Hospital. Giving her report, she clearly states never taking vitals on Earl.
St. John's, go ahead. Hey, it's Peggy in 3 Strength 16. We are currently inbound to your facility. On board, I have a 35-year-old male coming from home, coming to you for evaluation of some alcohol withdrawals. Patient is slightly combative and confused. I'm not messing with getting vitals because I'm not going to poke the bear. He is conscious, though, and we will be there in about 3 to 4 minutes. Do you have any further questions or orders?
No, we'll see you right in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Once at the hospital, Earl would be found unresponsive by receiving staff, and they would start CPR. But sadly, they would be unsuccessful, and Earl would lose his life. An autopsy would reveal Earl had lost his life due to compression and positional asphyxia, from the way his body was positioned on the stretcher and how tight the straps were strapped to his chest.
Realizing she would likely get in trouble, paramedic Peggy would lie to police and even go as far as to try to get police to agree with her story about taking vitals and lying about Earl's condition during the run.
Both paramedic Peggy Finley and EMT Peter Cadigen were arrested and charged with taking Earl's life in the first degree, and both are being held on $1 million bond. Thanks for sticking around for the full video. We're new creators.
So if you enjoy our content, please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. My name is Nico.
And my name is Sai. Thanks for watching, guys.